everybody, welcome to the Quarter Acre Homestead. This is Matthew, and today I'm going to show you how to mix up your own soil blocking mix to make little soil blocks like this one. Specifically, I'm going to show you how to make Eliot Coleman's soil block mix and his special mix especially for mini soil blocks. So this is a mini soil block that I made with this recipe. I made this one a few days ago, and I actually already have a little baby chart is just about to come up. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is a closer view of the mini soil block I was just showing you, and this is the one where I have a baby chart just about to come up. And this, we're going to actually explore how to make the soil block mix, or the soil mixture for these blocks today. So this mixture, it's especially fine so that the little seeds can sprout nicely in it. So the main ingredient in this mix is peat moss, and you do want a high quality peat moss. Some of the lower quality or cheaper peat mosses have sticks and are just really dusty. So look for a high quality peat moss. And we're going to actually use 4 quarts of peat moss in our mixture today. And then homemade compost, and this also should be really fine, so you can screen it through a 1/4 inch screen, or just make sure there's no big chunks in it. And we're going to use 1 quart of compost. And then green sand, and we're actually only going to use 1/4 cup of green sand in our mixture. And if green sand is not available, it's not absolutely necessary, you can leave it out. And then the last ingredient is soft rock phosphate, and we're also going to use a 1/4 cup of that in our mixture. So the only other thing you need today is something to measure with. So I'm just using quart jars to measure the peat moss and the compost, and then you just need a 1/4 cup measuring spoon to measure the green sand and the soft rock phosphate. And then you need some sort of bucket or container to put the mixture in. Alright, let's get started. So I'm going to start with the peat moss, and I'm just going to measure 4 quarts into my quart jar. And again, this is Eliot Coleman's recipe, soil block mixture recipe, and if you haven't heard of him, be sure to look him up. He has some really cool books about organic gardening and winter gardening. And I found his recipe online. There was a website that had reprinted one of the chapters from his book with permission, and it included the recipe for this mixture. So he's been using this mixture for quite a few years, and I've used it. This is the 2nd year I've used it, and it works great for sprouting seeds and growing really healthy seedlings. Okay, so I have 4 quarts of peat moss in there. Next I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of my soft rock phosphate. You could also find this called colloidal phosphate. Either one is fine. So we'll just measure a 1/4 cup of that and add it into our peat moss. And same with our green sand. We'll go ahead and add the green sand next, and we'll do 1/4 cup. Okay, and then you want to go ahead and mix that up really well. So just by hand or with a little shovel or whatever you have. Mix that up really nicely. Alright, and then the last ingredient is your sifted compost. And just mix that up real nicely. Looks like I have a few twigs in there. You do want to get out any big chunks because you're going to be making mini soil blocks with this mixture. So it should be as fine as possible. Alright, and once you have that mixed up, you're all set. So there is our mini soil block mixture. Alright, so I hope this video was helpful. This again was Eliot Coleman's recipe for mini soil block mixture. Be sure to check out our other video about how to make your own mini soil blocks with this mixture, and also how to make the tool to make the mini soil blocks. If you have any questions, be sure to comment below, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can keep up with the latest updates here at the Quarter Acre Homestead. Alright, I will see you next time. Bye.